again, everybody. It's Todd Strouch, the horror nerd, here at New Jersey HorrorCon and Film Festival. It's the final day of the show. Things are winding down a little bit, but this place, I gotta say, is still jumping. Lots of fans out to meet the stars and celebrities. Speaking of stars and celebrities...
Where?
I don't know. I heard there was a famous guy here. No. Keith Coogan. Keith, how are you?
Very good. Thank you.
Good. It's good to see you again. How's the weekend been for you?
Oh, it's been great. Yeah, so such good. The nerds have brought just a great, that's the thing. HorrorCon, I don't think it necessarily has to just be horror, because at the same time as we're enjoying Friday the 13th and Halloween and the beginnings of Freddy and other monster legends and stuff, there was nerds, and there was, Airplane, and there were movies that were Ghostbusters and stuff. So I think that celebrating pop culture. Also, I get away with it because I did a Tales from the Crypt, and Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter Dead has dead in the title. So
no, I personally love it, like the variety. I'm a true horror fan, but then I get, oh my God, Revenge of the Nerds people are here. Like, how cool is that? You're here. Don't Tell Mom Babysitter's Dead. Like,
part of it comes from horror comedy stuff like Evil Dead 2, or where the tone can be more, we're not seriously taking it. And then other horror movies are dead serious about the gore and really being terrifying. And so,
are you a horror film fan?
I am a horror fan. My wife can't even watch Saturday the 14th, starring Richard Benjamin. Thank you for laughing at that.
My cameraman back there is cracking up.
So, and I love body modification horror, stuff like The Fly or Takashi Miike's Imprint, part of the Masters of Horror series.
That's my favorite.
Imprint is probably one of the most unwatched. The only movie that I have to go like this. And just
Showtime
tell me when it's over.
Even show it back when Masters
I hunted
of Horror,
it down. I actually got
aired.
it on Netflix, and they mailed me a disc. This is probably Y2K era. Seriously, is when I saw Imprint. And anytime online, a message board, somebody goes, "Give me something scary to watch." I'm like, Imprint, man.
It's a Takashi Miike film, so that should.
If you've seen Audition, you'll get a slight idea of the horrors of, good stuff.
So Keith,
I need to do more horror. Sorry to cut you off.
No, by
honestly,
all means.
Put it out there. I know that horror fans are just great fans, and I want to join the horror community full-fledged. Get slashed, cut, throat, eyes gouged out, something.
Listen, there's a guy selling the weapons out there in the hallway.
Absolutely.
So we can arrange
they screen you for weapons, then sell you a katana.
You know what? It's funny you said that. I say that at like Comic-Con and stuff all the time. Oh, no, you can't bring a weapon in here. No. But don't worry, we'll sell you one once you're inside.
Here's a plasma pulse rifle.
Right. Good one. Fallout fan?
I know, more aliens. I was thinking of the...
All right, got it.
Sorry.
No, Keith, this is so much fun.
Look, I'm a cyberpunk. Right now it's all Skull and Bones, but cyberpunk hundreds of hours.
I haven't played Skull and Bones yet. I've heard
you're a pirate. You're the boat more. It's about getting to bigger boats and fleshing in your cannons, your mortars and fire, and just taking out forts. And then there's a PvP where there's other pirates around, and you try to sink them and then take their treasure. Aha, that's the fun. There's maps to buried treasure. I've been a cowboy, Red Dead Redemption 2, been a cyberpunk, great, been hunted zombies in Days Gone, swung the streets of New York as Peter Parker and Spider-Man, and now I'm a pirate.
For the record, we are not shilling for any particular game studio.
No. Nothing like a place that does a lot of exclusives.
All good.
No, not at all. Look, also Stray was a wonderful game. Stray, that's also horrific too, in a destroy all humanity way. But
nice.
Yeah.
All right. So Keith, just a lot of the things that you were in, especially Don't Tell Mom, Adventures in Babysitting. Does it surprise you that there's still such passion for these movies after all this time?
I love it. I think I was just generally lucky to hit at a time there, thanks to John Hughes, there was work for teenagers and, young adults. And I came through 17, 18, up to 20, 21, 22, whatever, when a lot of these movies were made, that they were, all meant to go theatrical. you would know if something's straight to video at the time. And I didn't have to, thankfully, do those until a little later. And then I did my karate movie, my ninja movie, my ski picture, my, giant snake movie. Pythons, co-starring Will Wheaton, Billy Zabka, Robert Englund, Jenny McCarthy. 130 Feet of Terror. It's got armored plates. It, can move at 90 miles an hour. And the thing is a, military experiment. I didn't get into the sequels. Billy Zabka, of course, is in Pythons. And then the third part of the whole Python universe, Python versus Boa. Yeah, I did live through the original Python movie. The production company chose the snake because it's the easiest to animate. There's no legs. There's no walk cycle. So
that's a good point.
The animation looks like it's done with an Amiga. It's like a bad texture mapping, and it's just a beautifully fun. I think, speaking of the fun that comes with the horror community, the roller coaster screams and stuff when you watch something in a theater at midnight showing.
Oh, dude, and I love all of those like Sci-Fi Channel movies, like the monster movies and stuff. They're cheesy. Sharknado was just
my
fun. My
grandfather, after doing his kid stuff and aging up, and just before Uncle Fester, he did B movies, Mamie Van Doren movies. He did, head movies. One of my favorite is Spider Women on Mars.
I love it. I dig that movie.
Dr. Aranya, and he is a crazy scientist, and I'm like, that's his best work.
Very cool.
He's taking it totally seriously.
Keith, what are you working on these days? Any new projects coming up you can tell us about?
Kind of a scary, horrific movie, American Mother. And, the Ruby with the kids in the basement with the handcuffs, and one of the kids escaped. And it's all over the kind of news right now for those murdery podcast kind of shows. And very serious subject. It is a true story, unfortunately. And I play her PR agent. Well, somebody's got to get her on Drew Barrymore, and definitely on The View. We could have like T-shirts, and maybe the kid could get a show. It's not like anybody died or anything. I play the biggest scum. Talk about horror. I play a PR agent, so that was a fun.
Fair enough.
And I was just on The Rookie on ABC with Nathan Fillion. They blew me up with dynamite. It was humiliating. It was pieces of me all over Griffith Park.
Love it. Keith, one last question, and I always love asking this because I'm fascinated by the different answers that I get. If there's one piece of advice you could give to, say, a young up-and-coming actor or actress wanting to get into the business, what piece of advice would you give them?
Mel Brooks' piece of advice: any job, any door. So yeah, of course you're going to study and you're going to train and take your classes and do your headshots and get whatever, but you're also going to want to start quickly working with people that make a living at it, and whether that's on the stage or on a set or at commercials or a production company or a rental house or security, groundskeeping, landscaping, anything can get you 50 feet from camera, watch people work, hear the lingo, the jargon, how does this business work, and just quickly you want to start. No one's going to mentor you because it was really hard for them to get where they're going. You say, could you help me? They go, no, I don't have the freaking time. But the truth is, some of them are patient and will allow you to watch, and they'll drop a few bon mots. Always be prepared. Always give more than is asked of you. That was a great note for who was it? It was auditioning. They just did every scene. They didn't just do the 2 scenes. They did every scene, handed it in. And you have to really, really want this. It's very hard. Final piece of advice: I can't guarantee you stay in there and you have patience that you're going to be a success, but I can guarantee failure. Quit. Give up. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it, and there's a lot of luck involved. So just be at the right place at the right time. Preparedness plus opportunity equals, or whatever, the thing. Awesome. You get a chance. And it's fun. And also, it's been democratized now. Look at Tangerine. Look at other horror films that are shot on Black Magics or iPhones, for Christ's sake.
Sure.
So make your movie.
Exactly.
Make it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm an indie filmmaker myself, so the doors have been opened in a lot of ways.
Look at Emily Haggins. Yeah. Look at Zombie Girl. She was 12, and she's like, I want to do a zombie picture. And then she's done 5 or 6, and now her latest Netflix is Sorry for the Demon. Mm-hmm. She's been a filmmaker, since a tween. Right. So there's no excuse for anybody.
Exactly. Keith, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. I do appreciate it. It was good to see you again. I wish you success with the new projects and in anything else you do in the future.
Thank you. Go to KeithCooganOnline.com. KeithCooganOnline.com.
That was the shameless self-promotion
Plug
piece
away.
of the video. No, it's all good, man.
See you guys.
Thank you again.
And thanks,
Keith
Ryan.
Coogan, everybody here at New Jersey
Thanks,
Horror
guys.
Con
Thanks,
Film
New Jersey.
Festival. Todd Stritch, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We'll see all of you in the next
Keith
interview.
Coogan, and the dishes are done, man.